Tower Defense Simulator has been around for almost 5 years. In that time, it managed to gain billions of visits, and overall just be one of the most fun tower defense games to play on Roblox. I thought it would be a pretty cool idea to go back and play every old version of TDS that has been recreated by fans, and without further ado, like the video, hop into full screen, and let's take this short journey through time. Alright, what's up? So currently, I'm in TDS 2019. This game is Retro TDS, and yeah, let me just, what the heck? As I was saying though, let me real quick just equip some pretty good towers. And here we are, in one of the earliest versions of TDS that was ever seen. Let me just start off by defending with a John. And I guess let's play easy mode here. It's only 35 waves. Insane mode is going to go all the way up to like wave 68, I think. And if I'm trying to play all the versions, okay, I don't exactly want to spend half an hour on just the very first game. But yeah, this is what the game looked like way back in the time. Very, very simple towers. Look, we look almost exactly the same. Except I got the cooler hat. No offense, John. Early game should be pretty easy though. Just look at these enemies. You should keep track of how everything looks as we go through these games, just so you can get an idea of how the game improved over time. Let me get a farm, by the way. I should probably play Harbor throughout all of the games, actually. That way we also get to see how the maps evolve, not just the towers and enemies. Slows. Oh yeah, I remember. These are actually pretty rough in the older games, because unlike the modern TDS, these things go from like 4 to 16 rather than 6 to 16. I don't remember exactly, but the reason these are difficult is because of how easy everything else before it is. Strolling along with a weak tower and then suddenly, boom, you get jumped by these. Anyways, I think I'm gonna skip and get down a Pyromancer right here. Give it some extra range. There we go. This thing is just completely overpowered. What the heck? Let's see how it deals with these slows. And yeah, it's not really having any issues. Awesome. Apparently a boss is incoming. Don't know if what I have is enough, but I'm going to upgrade this pyro because it slows enemies down a lot. And hopefully we're going to slow down the boss. Here's what it looks like, which is less than the modern versions by a lot. Should be able to take care of it without much of an issue. Got enough money to start getting some level 3 farms now. It's actually pretty surprising that level 3 farm throughout basically all of TDS history has stayed like the ideal level for farms before going for max level ones. Also, Pyro has hidden detection. I don't know if it always had that. Like, the games aren't completely perfectly recreated, so you can't expect everything to be exactly the same as it used to be, well, 5 years ago. But I'm a little bit suspicious of the fact that Pyro has hidden detection. I think I'm going to just skip and probably, yeah, have these 3 farms, and that's enough for me to get an Outlaw. Not sure if Outlaw is also 100% accurate, because it's shooting kind of fast. Don't remember it shooting very fast, or having such a little range, but again, the idea is still shown pretty clearly by the game. By the way, we just had mysteries. When you kill them, they spawn a random enemy, and we got 2 bosses. The difference between modern mysteries and these, though, is that the stuff that these mysteries spawn make you money. So actually, getting bosses isn't a completely terrible thing, because you get money from killing those bosses. And would you look at this? Having absolutely no issue dealing with the enemies. There's a Necromancer this round, but I think it should be fine if I just, skip the wave? I don't remember if it lets you skip, but it isn't really letting me, so I get, oh, there, okay. I can skip, get some money, get down a new Flamethrower, or Pyromancer right there. It's gonna help deal with that stuff. Let me upgrade this Outlaw now to do even more damage. And I think just a few shots is going to be enough for that Necromancer. Really? Okay. The amount of annoying little stuff spawning is just crazy, so I'm just going to get another Pyro to help out with the ton of stuff that the Necromancer is spawning, and now I should be able to go back to farming for a little bit. Farms at this time also had a much higher placement limit. I think it was like 10 or maybe 12 or even more. I don't know. And what's funny is that easy mode here is actually easy. Like in the modern day TDS, easy mode is not at all easy. You get harder enemies coming out way sooner than they would in other modes. You just have way less time to prepare. But here, honestly, I don't even have to worry that much. It's true that I have good stuff, like this Outlaw, but even then, in TDS with a Ranger, I wouldn't exactly be doing this good. Let me just get some upgrades on this Pyro here, have it do some more damage. What I'm going to do is probably skip and then get down another Outlaw. Moltens? I didn't vote Molten mode. I don't remember if they used to come out on beginner mode as well, but Pyro isn't burning them. I don't remember that happening either. Yeah, whatever. I'll just keep maxing farms. I have enough defense anyways. My god, that's a lot of Moltens. Probably will want to upgrade these Outlaws in a second here. Would you look at this distraction? Outlaw used to do splash damage. There's like a little purple circle you can see for a split second when this red one shoots. And now let's take a look. Yeah, you can see the little purple circles. So outlaws were not only just good against single enemies, they were good against hordes, kinda. This pyro's making things way too slow. This is still ridiculously slow though. I've been here for like 20 minutes. Keep in mind that the fastest you can speedrun a Fallen game is a little bit under 14 minutes. So yeah, the wave structure, not exactly getting any rewards here, just because of how slow it is. But here comes my 4th max outlaw. And here comes the final round, I think. Yep, gotta sell all of my farms now. Let's get my final max outlaw. And now let me get down several commanders, because I believe you can stack their buffs. Oh, well, the Gravekeeper's already almost dead, so might as well try it out. Let's boost up all of these commanders. And I think, yeah, they're firing considerably faster. But wow, the boss got absolutely destroyed. And there's still stuff coming out. Okay, wow. This is TDS Legacy, the 2020 recreation of Tower Defense Simulator. One of the most nostalgic versions for sure. And you can tell this definitely looks a lot better. I should still be able to use the exact same loadout as last time. And yeah, I can actually. Loaded Wastelands was a thing at the time. There was such a thing as mega servers way over there in the distance. But right now, all I want is Harbor. There we go. And we'll actually get to see how the map changed. Here we go once again. Probably gonna do the same thing on beginner's mode. This is the last version where we saw golden mode. Pretty sad that it got removed because it made a lot of sense. And oh my god, the enemies just come blasting right out. Well, here we go again, starting with the John. This time, our farm is a lot cheaper. I still can't afford it. The enemies look kind of different. The map is a lot nicer. It's darker now. And I like it a lot. I should be able to afford my farm. There it is. And I think the placement limit is now 40, because it was 20 in Retro TDS. Don't know if it was 20 back in the original TDS, but could have been. Let's upgrade the farm. Oh, yeah. I just realized that it's not really a great idea to upgrade your farm. More efficient to just kind of spam them down. But are we going to leak? Please don't. Oh, we leaked. It's fine. Let's just keep farming. Here comes slows. Now they have 20 HP. Oh my god, this is way harder. Hold on, I'm not at all ready for these. And they're moving kind of fast. They feel pretty fast. Okay, hold up. Let me skip and get down a pyro. Can I even afford it? Is this enough farming for one? Oh my god, I cannot afford it. I might have to sell a farm if that's what things come to. Yeah, it's where I'm gonna have to sell a farm. Yeah, if I don't, I'm gonna die. Okay, there we go. Let's get the pyro. Please be the difference maker. Oh my god. Pyro is not bad. Oh no. Does it speed up enemies? I think this is the time period when it sped up enemies. Alright, great. We have the trash pyro. Incoming boss. Wave 7. Hold on. Is this the buffed easy mode? Or beginner's mode, rather? This thing has 180 HP. Also, I just tanked a bunch of health. Oh my god. How am I going to kill that? I literally don't know if I can. Okay. Let's get a John right here. I can upgrade the John for range, but I don't need range. I need more damage. There's 2 normal bosses now. Okay, I really don't think I'm going to be surviving this one. Which is pretty funny, actually, yeah. Beginner's mode is this hard in 2020. I don't remember it at all. And, yeah, would you look at that. Pyro can't even burn hiddens. Wow, so this is, like, a lot closer to modern TDS. With beginner's mode being way harder. You can see the towers kind of look better. The GUI definitely looks way better. The nice, nostalgic blue one. Got the good old Lost music. And you couldn't spam commander abilities anymore. That's mainly the biggest changes here. Then, there's this. Who remembers this? TDS 2021. The Frost Invasion event. This was the time when I really uploaded quite a few videos on my channel. That's when it became popular. And let's see this. Oh, I'm just right off the bat given a bunch of free towers. No emotes, no crates though. And even though at the time, well, there was plenty of things to complain about. I think it's pretty cool to see the game this way. Let's equip some of the towers we're given here for free. Could probably unequip the scout because who needs that? Go with commando. But wow, just look at that. And this music? I forgot all about it. Yeah, no, Frost Invasion was definitely probably the second best event TDS has ever had. I think only Solar Eclipse was better. Anyways, let's go find Harbor and do our good old game. It's kind of annoying how there was no sprint at the time though. So you just had to walk back and forth between the elevators. And there it is. There's Harbor. I did technically skip a version, and that was Halloween 2020, when TDS did their big overhaul with hardcore and all of that. But this is very, very similar. Basically the exact same. The biggest difference in between this version of TDS and some of the other one is actually, what the heck? I'm a moderator. So apparently I have commands. Okay, that's surprising. I guess we're doing Molten mode here. Now there's custom keybinds. You can press 1 to place towers. Oh my god, this is so much nicer. I have an ace pilot. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to defend with sniper here. And wow, now the game is just so much cleaner. Like, look at the way the enemies run, the way the towers look. This is overall one of the most visually appealing time periods of TDS. We also have a military base back here. But sniper, kind of garbage. This thing shoots every 6 seconds. That's horrendous. What the heck? I remember Toxic Gunner, though. This thing was no joke. It absolutely was the best tower at the time. And that's because it could slow down bosses, even though it wasn't supposed to. Here we go. What the heck are these particles? Let me keep upgrading this thing. You can actually see how much it slows down the enemies. Let me see if I can, if I set it on last, does it just slow all of them down? I think it does. It leaves everything on 1 HP. Bullets do damage over time. There we go. Now, I think the Toxic Gunner is going to be dealing with everything on its own. What the heck? Okay, yeah, it's absolutely having no issues with these slows. And Ace Pilot, of course, coming in being the overpowered thing that it was. We got a Soldier right here. And I also kind of want to get a Sledger. Yeah, let's do that. I remember this thing being pretty dope at the time. It's a boss on this round. Hopefully this is enough defense for it. Probably going to want to sell this Sniper pretty soon because it just does nothing but look at the amount of room it takes up. Here comes the Ace. Absolutely no issue. And boom. Upgraded the Sledger. This guy's farming. That must be pretty nice. I wish I had farm, but I don't have any towers in this game because I've never played it before. Besides these event ones, but I don't know how I got them. And at this point, okay, what am I doing? I need to slow down both of these bosses, not just one of them. At this point, I'm going to go for level 3 Toxic Gunner because I remember that being just some absolute amazing just destruction force. Really? The boss is on 1 HP? Okay. The one-time sniper is helpful. Here come the hiddens. Thankfully, Soldier is going to be able to deal with them. And so are the military bases. Here we go. Let's upgrade. Really? I thought I was going to get some money, but I'm going to have to wait even longer. And of course, the way I get it, it's hidden, so you can't even see it be useful. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just going to get rid of the sniper. I feel like it's doing nothing good. Here we go. Now this thing slows down enemies a lot. And we just destroyed all the mysteries. That was way too easy. I guess I'm going to upgrade Sledger now. And boom, there we go. Now I've upgraded Sledger and we'll freeze the enemies. So now let's see the ice. Where's the ice? I don't see the ice. Oh, there we go. It's a little glitchy because this game wasn't recreated 100% accurately, but that's fine. Let's get down some more Sledgers up here at the front. You can't place it here, but yes, I can. Oh my god. These cars are now coming in with their guns, so we're just doing even more damage. Come on, let me place. I know I can place, bro. This game definitely got this part right. That it can be pretty annoying to try and play stuff in TDS sometimes. We're basically absolutely spawn killing this stuff anyways, though. It's funny how this game was made by a couple of not even so skilled developers in like a year, while it took the TDS devs almost the same exact amount of time, and they're just a way more organized, better dev team. Also, oh my god, this thing's completely stuck in place. Yeah, Sledger's busted. But yeah, let me bring something up, actually. Towers at this time, look at them. They still have their default smile. This was the last time there would be a default smile, because after this, they would give towers custom faces. And I'm just going to be honest here, the custom faces look terrible. By the way, we've just got everything spawn camped at the front, okay? We literally froze like 2 or 3 bosses there. Wow. We got some mystery bosses. Don't think we make money from the spawns, because yeah, at this point in the game is when stuff that mystery spawned no longer gave money. That was for balancing reasons, of course, because, well, some games you'd have a lot of money, some games you wouldn't. Also, we need to kill this boss, and yeah, the railgun tanks got it. Got all of our Sledgers upgraded quite a lot, so, yeah, these bosses are taking a ton of damage before they even manage to leave the front area of the map. I think what I'm going to do is max out one of these Toxic Gunners. There we go. And that thing is just slowing everything down to oblivion. Yeah. It would have been nice to have a DJ and Commander, but you got to kind of grind a lot for that. But yeah, look at this. This all should be ice right now, but some of this stuff is just free to run by. Okay, wait. The speedy boss is fine to run by because it has ice resistance, but not these mystery bosses. I don't even know how they're able to get by. That's ridiculous. Let me max out this other Toxic Gunner. And look at this mystery summoner. It's like it takes multiple hits for us to freeze it. I don't even understand why. But this round just got completely annihilated. Oh my god. Look at this soldier placement. it's like been perfectly placed to take up as much space as possible. That's like the exact opposite of what everybody wants. But yeah, here we go. Let's get Commando. This thing, expensive, terrible. I don't think it was better in 2021 than it is today. And today, it is, for a reason, called like the worst event tower. Also, farms had their placement a limit of 8. And, okay, let's upgrade this now. Let's see the damage. Yeah, as expected, the damage is not good. Let me actually see how much the Toxic Gunners have done. 5,000, and can I even click that one, please? 3,000. I think the Sledgers have done better. Yeah, nah, they've done around the same. And there we go, max level Commando. Okay, Commando's damage is catching up kind of quickly. I think the missiles do a ton of damage. So, Commando actually is probably my best option for DPS. That's absolutely ridiculous considering that it's not even that good. And here comes the Molten Boss. I wonder if the game programming is so bad that the Sledgers can freeze it. How funny would that be? And get another Commander here. Here comes the boss with 70,000 HP. Stunned all of my Sledgers. And, wow. We actually can't slow down the Molten Boss, even with Toxic Gunner. Even though at the time Toxic Gunner could. That is not good. Okay, let me sell these Sledgers then and work on Commandos. We don't have all that much DPS, but these Ace Pilots, Commandos, and military bases, I hope will be enough. Okay, stuff got stunned. It's actually pretty surprising that these Ace Pilots still work, because I remember at the time, TDS had a pretty annoying bug where flying towers literally got affected by stuns. The boss is down to 30k HP. Let me sell the Toxic Gunners, because they're useless. I don't think this Commando is going to be able to see anything, so I'm going to sell it. And now, let's just sell these ones because they can't see. And by the way, I don't know if I'm going to win this. This Molten Boss keeps spawning stuff. And these military bases and all of this stuff is definitely not enough. 8,000 HP, seriously. Seriously, am I really going to die like at the end here? Oh my god. 3,000, 2,000 HP. Bro, that's actually so stupid. And finally, of course, there's the modern version. I did kind of jump from 2021 to 2024, but really that's because in 2022 the game looked almost exactly the same as it does today, as it does right now. Like the towers were all updated to have their new faces and animations. They're all kind of buffed and nerfed. So the game really wasn't that different. That being said, I don't think I need to play a game because you already know how modern TDS looks like. But yeah, it just looks way nicer. The towers are definitely more balanced, kind of a lot more OP. Like, bro, this thing, this thing was not that good back then. But those, for the most part, were all the big versions of TDS. And yeah, you can definitely see how the game has evolved over time. Those early games took so long, it just took forever to record. So like, subscribe, use StarCode E. I'll see you in the next one.